Americans are living longer and staying healthier, so retiring at the traditional age of 65 means a much longer period of retirement. And unfortunately, many individuals with retirement funds and 401k type accounts saw a decrease in the value of their balances in the last few years. Coupled with the longer length of time they're likely to live, extra resources are required. On the positive side, however, retirement is a time for many people to try a new career. Here to talk with us about work options and resources for seniors is Susan Nelms, Executive Director of Workforce Escarosa. Susan, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Well, give us a brief overview before we get into some of these particulars, but tell us a little bit about Workforce Escarosa.
Workforce Escarosa is a nonprofit 501c3 entity. We're formed under federal legislation, and so there is an actual act of Congress that formed workforce investment boards. They were formed to take down to a local level so that you could design programs for your local economy and your local needs and really do a community flavor to programs instead of a state-run or a federally run organization. We're federally funded. It is all taxpayer dollars. We try to be very good stewards of that money, and we have a board of directors that mostly made up of private sector business people who oversee and make policy for local levels and how we spend our money locally.
So how do seniors fit into the mission of Workforce Escarosa?
Well, under the federal legislation, we are here to do nothing more than help people find employment. That's our main goal, is employment for people who qualify. The program under federal law, we can help people up to the age of 72. I don't know where they came up with 72 as their cutoff point, but Congress did. It's a 10-year-old bill, and so I'm sure that they would probably revise it and remove the upper level age restrictions. But it's based upon income mostly, and it's also based upon whether or not you were employed and you were laid off and lost your job.
Well, what do you think is the biggest challenge facing seniors looking to re-enter the workforce or stay in the workforce?
The biggest challenge for anybody right now is the high unemployment rate. We're at 11.1% unemployment. It did come down from the previous month by about 0.5 of a percentage point. All news is good news in this day and age. And basically, it is an employer market right now. There are so many people looking for work that they can pick and choose those that they think are best qualified, or even in some cases overqualified, because these people will now stay with those jobs as there aren't a lot of opportunities to move around. When you have a lower unemployment rate of, say, 6% or 5%, it's a job seekers market because they can pick and choose. The employers are so hungry that they have more opportunities to pick and choose where they're going to go to work. So right now, the economy hurts not only seniors, but a lot of other people too who are highly skilled and qualified. The jobs just aren't there.
Well, what kind of programs does Workforce Escarosa provide to address some of these concerns, especially in the senior population?
What we do is we try to help people either look at their current career. A lot of the layoffs and a lot of the unemployment we have is from the construction industry and the housing failures and all that other stuff. We try to help people rethink where they are and what they want to be. Seniors have already grown up, but we always say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And really we try to get them to look at the local economy, where most of the jobs are, where they're going to be formed, and what can they do to enhance their skills to go into those occupations. A lot of the occupations that we help people go to school for, to train for, right now is still in the health field. There's also a lot of service-oriented jobs, since we do have a tourist-based economy, but then we also have a high military, aerospace and defense, and then a high health, life science, I think is what they call it, industry here. And so we give them information on the demand occupations, where we see the potential job growth, and what kind of training or skills they have to enter that workforce.
Is there also maybe some help with how they package their resume or how they present their skills and their experience? Because that does have a lot of value.
Oh, it has a great deal of value. And a lot of times people now will tailor their resume for a specific occupation. In the past, you could do one large resume for a whole bunch of different occupations, but things have gotten so specialized now that we encourage you to specialize your resume for a specific occupation. We have 3 career centers, one in Pensacola, one in Milton and one in Century even. And we do have resume writing classes that are open to the general public. You do have to go in and sign up, though, because they fill up, and we can only take so many at a time. Right. We also have some classes for introduction to computers. Senior population, they've got to come into the day and age where computers are it, and you have to be able to navigate a mouse, a keyboard, the internet. Microsoft is just one of those requirements you're going to have.
Well, you know, all that is great, you know, the retraining aspect and just that help with those resumes and everything and the programs, but I know there's also some information for those who may want to seek on their own through the Employer Florida Marketplace Senior Edition. Tell us what this is. Okay.
The state of Florida has a statewide data system that is a job matching system. That's all it's there for. It's to capture people who are seeking employment, their past work history, what they would like to do. And it's also for the business side of the house. This is all at no cost to anyone. Businesses can list all of their jobs on there. They can list their minimum qualifications. It's a very easy way to go search for employment opportunities, not only in Escambia and Santa Rosa counties, but also for the entire state of Florida. And Employee Florida Marketplace, the senior edition, I think is what it's called on there, it's more specialized to people over the age of 50. It also includes a wealth of information on volunteer work. If you have seniors who would just like to stay busy and volunteer, they can go to that website and actually look for volunteering opportunities. I think you can put in your zip code and search it.
You can.
Yeah, close to your home to see what's in 10, 15 miles of your home, and actually look for volunteering on there.
Well, we have that website on the front of our homepage of our website. It says Senior Job Bank, and you click on that, and it takes you right to that senior, the Silver Edition. And I was playing around with it, and there's just a wealth of information out there.
There's also employers who list specifically on there for an older workforce. They're looking for someone who's more reliable. They know how to work with other people. They know how to take direction. They know how to show up on time. They have all the soft skills that they would like to see in some of our younger workforce that we have out there.
Well, if people are wanting more information about your programs as well, what should they do? Is there a phone number they should call?
Yes, the
we'll
number
on the screen,
right is 850, of course, area code 607-8700, and it's extension 109. The lady at the end of the extension, her name is Carolyn, and she can help you understand the services that we offer, help you get you into the centers, and go through our whole. We have about, at Pensacola Career Center, we probably have around 60 computers that are open to the public, and it's for nothing more than to come in there and do job searches. And we have people who work the room that will help you log on, that will help you understand how to do the searches, and inform you of all the other services that we offer through our career centers that are here in our two-county area.
Well, thanks for offering that to the two-county area. It's a great resource, and thank you for helping us get that message out.
Oh, it's a pleasure. We hope that they come and take advantage of the services.
I hope so, too.